Hello everybody, welcome back to my channel. My name is Riley K. Jones. I'm a writer, teacher, not the tuber, and today it is the second day in Camp Nanowrimo, and we're going to work a little bit on my Dark Academia project. It is day 2 in Camp Nanowrimo, and I wanted to give just a little bit of an update about yesterday. So yesterday I kind of just took it slow. I was really still kind of world building that second Dark Academia project, which I have really caught the bug for. I'm really excited about it, and I just really can't wait to dig deeper into the world. So I think I'm gonna put that as my main focus for now. We'll see how I feel in a few days, and then we'll probably go back to the other one as well. I'll just kind of hop back and forth. But yesterday I wrote about 300 words. I just wrote basically a scene that was just kind of bothering me. I was like, I really want to write this scene, so I did, and I just really liked it. So we're going to be working on that again today. We're also going to be grading a little bit because end of the quarter was yesterday, so I have to get some of my grades in. So that's what we're going to do today. So I'll take you guys with me. Guys, I have not been this excited about a project since 2 years ago when I started Project Lost. I am just vibing in this new world for this new Dark Academia project. I'm sorry, I just ate chocolate because treat yourself a little bit. But yeah, I wrote 2,000 words, just plooped it right out. I just was like, yep, here it is. I still think it's a bit rough, but scenes are coming together and forming together. And I think the pacing is good so far. I'm getting really close to even the inciting incident, and I'm only about 2,500 words into the manuscript, and I'm really close to the inciting incident. So yeah, I probably will have another 1,000 to 2,000 more words before the inciting incident, so about 5,000 words into the manuscript. But yeah, I'm really vibing with it. I also got quite a bit of grading done too, just feeling very confident. Maybe it's the sunny, warmer weather as well that has really helped, but I'm just having a lot more clarity with this project. And again, I think when I set out my writing goal for April, I just put 10,000 words, just to be realistic, just be hey, I don't know if I'm gonna meet even 10,000 words for this project, but I already got 2,000 words in today, and I hope that, over the weeks, maybe I can even hit that goal and maybe double it. That would be awesome. But again, there's lots of things happening, so we'll see what that will look like. But I'm really excited for this new project. I felt like I had a really good productive day. I'm already vibing with the characters and loving them, so I'm not left wondering of what's the inciting incident. I still do need to figure out the mystery, and I still need to figure out the rest of the book. However, I've percolated with the idea for I think 2 weeks of just the first act, and I'm just vibing with it. So I'll probably come up with an update of being I don't know what to do, pulling my hair out and being really sad and a little frustrated, but I will figure it out. All right, guys, see you in another update. Hello everybody, so welcome back. It's been a hot second since the last clip. I was filming a video this morning, so got a little extra love on this morning, but it is officially spring break, so that is why I'm just vibing. It is I don't even know what day it is in Camp Nanowrimo. What is today's date? It is the 11th. It is day 11 in Camp Nanowrimo, and I am halfway through my 10,000 words goal, which is great. I'm really vibing in this story, and I'm really figuring things out, and really am loving the whole, vibe of the story. So that's really fun. It is spring break for my district, so we are able to have a little bit of break. I do have a little tiny bit of work left to do because I was a little bit under the weather last week, so I wasn't fully able to give 110% of my time. So I have a few more things to catch up on regarding schoolwork, but then the rest of the afternoon is dedicated to Camp Nanowrimo and my dark academia project. So without much further ado, let's get into it. So it was a bit of a short one today. I was on a bit of a roll, so I got my grades done. I just had to do a few more comments, but they're not due until Wednesday, so I thought, I was like, you know what, I'll just take it a little bit at a time. And I didn't do a ton of writing, but I made a lot of progress, if that makes sense. I didn't spend a long time, but I think I got about almost 1,000 words in. So I mean, it's just kind of flowing out. I think it's because some of the concepts have been brewing in my head for about a decade. Some of the scenes that are coming out, I'm like, oh yeah, I wrote something very similar to this in an old manuscript. And so the ideas and scenes and settings are kind of just falling into place with this one. So I think it's just been easier for me to write. I did write the inciting incident. However, I know that there's still a lot more build-up that I need to do for the inciting incident, if that makes sense. I've written out the scene, but I need to layer in all the suspense and just making sure that it is all intriguing enough and not super bogged down with just introductions and where is this place, and because those things aren't needed to get a real sense of ground and feel. But something that I've learned throughout my writing journey in the last 2 years, actually 3 years, the last 3 years, I've been realizing that each scene is super important and needs to have a purpose. And it needs to have, especially for a mystery, it needs to have a connection to the mystery. There needs to be some sort of intrigue, and not just for the sake of shock value. It's more of it's intentional shock value, if that makes sense. So that's what I'm just making sure that I have that going forward. Some of it I'm just telling myself the story, and it probably will change a little bit, but the fact that I have that much already, I'm over halfway through my writing goal for April, which was 10,000 words, which is really not that much at all. So maybe we'll get to that 15,000, maybe. So we are now to the point of the novel where Riley doesn't know what's happening. I just don't know. So we're 7,000 words in, which is really great because I didn't think I would get this far. Just because writing is a slow process, it just takes time. So, but I'm 7,000 words in, which is great. But I'm coming to the point in the novel where I'm like, I don't know if this is actually good. I don't think this is worthwhile. I'm second guessing all myself, which I know from experience that just happens when I'm overworking the project. So I'm taking a little step back. I'm gonna, call it quits for tonight. And there's Kitty. She's making that noise. Say hi, Kitty. She's so pretty. Anyway, I'm at the point in the novel where I am trying to figure out the actual plot. Like, what's the first clue? What's this backstory? Because like right now for the backstory is all just vague details. But I need to make it stronger details. So I pulled out my trusty Save the Cat Writes the Novel, and I'm going to kind of just go through this and just remind myself of the writing process as well as the beats that I should be hitting. Like, I have that written out, but like the timestamps, and just to give myself some encouragement to know, what am I doing? Am I doing everything right? At least that it feels right, and to kind of give myself a little pep talk and be like, hey, you know what you're doing. It's just gonna take a little while. So let's see what Save the Cat has to say. Okay, so I've already done a little bit of rereading, and I realized that I'm still in the setup stage and not all the break into two, which actually helps me a bit there. So I feel a bit better on that. So I know I have a midpoint. I figured out my midpoint today, so that was really good. I think that the midpoint is exactly the vein of dark academia that I wanted to tap into. The fun and games section, I'm still working on. Very much so. I have like 3 plot points. 3. So I'm still in the setup stage, which is fine, which is good. I guess like to be honest, like I've just been feeling like, am I setting this up right? Again, like it's a 0 draft. It's not like a complete 0 draft. It's like a half draft. I don't know what to call it, because some things are plotted out, but as I've been mentioning, it's a very loose plotting. Do I even know the end? Not really. I know like the mystery of like how things happened, but I don't even know my ending yet. So I think I'm just being extra hard on myself. I think it's just because I just like am so excited about this project. I just want to get it all out and written and like able to, share with people. But books don't, at least for me, books take some time to get out. I think that's why I'm a little jumbled up and a little nervous and a little hard on myself. It's okay if you don't have it all figured out. We'll just take everything every day a little bit at a time. It is day 12 of Camp Nanowrimo. I don't know if you guys can hear me with the traffic, and there's some construction happening, but I decided to come outside today because it's a really nice day, and I made myself a little like macchiato kind of. We have sat with the writes that I had yesterday and trying to figure out a little bit too about some of the blocks I was hitting. I think I've figured out a few more things this morning of just like plotting wise, just trying to figure out like what exactly is the plot of the mystery. So I figured out some of that, but still have a lot of work to do before I can really hunker back down into hardcore writing. So I'm just gonna be kind of like cleaning up some scenes today and then plotting. One, I switched positions because I need to even out my sun time, and two, I know I just said like, oh yeah, I have no idea when I'm going to write or even going to write. I'm going to finish out the plotting. I just wrote another like 500 words to like a scene that I had started, didn't finish, so I continued upon the scene. Goes to show, sometimes I think my brain is just in like going in like 15 different directions. So I feel a little bit like confuzzled and like I don't know what I'm doing. When I focus on one thing at a time, then I'm like able to just get out 500 words. So I'm now up to 8,000 words in this project, and it is day 12 of Camp Nanowrimo. So hopefully I can at least get to 1,500 words. That'd be not 1,500, 15,000 words by the end of April. We will see how that goes. But it's been very nice to sit outside. It's actually getting hot, so hot that I'm starting to sweat a little bit. So I think I might either go in or at least go move to the shade in a few minutes after I even out my sun time. I also decided to move into the shade because my computer is so hot. I don't want it to catch fire. So I moved that over to the shade. And then hopefully we can get some work done. I'm not really filming myself in the timelines instead of just giving us updates because I normally use my phone for that, and since I'm outside I don't have the best internet, so the music that I'm listening to I have to use my data for, but hotspotting is too expensive. So I'm just really listening to music through my data plan, which is unlimited, but hotspot is not unlimited, so that is why your girl is just over here with headphones in and giving you these little verbal updates instead of the visual typing. Anyway, I'm going to get back into it and try to maybe crank out another like 100 or 200 words. We'll see how this goes. Though I'm probably gonna stop for like a lunch because I had a snack and coffee. But I think I need a little bit of like lunch in me as well. Wow, I just had this like random thought too. I'm like, I wonder if the reason I was able to like channel my energies because I had coffee, and I haven't had coffee yet today, and I didn't have coffee really yesterday. I had lots of tea, which I also drink pretty religiously. So yeah, that's probably also why I think I'm speaking like really fast. I don't know, I will have to listen back to this clip and see if I'm actually speaking this fast, or is it just in my head? I don't know what's happening. So maybe it's the coffee. Maybe the coffee is my secret ingredient, because I just wrote another like 500 words like that. Just got it all out. It's right now it's mostly like banter and talking, which I find that I write first a lot of times, and then I'll go through later and add in some action tags and some more dialogue tags and things of that nature. Oh, there's like crap all over that. That was from my arm because the table's dirty. Anyway, so yeah, we are almost to 9,000 words, which is really close to my camp goal. So we're gonna continue on and see how that goes. Yeah, it's going swimmingly. I just introduced another character, and I think a lot of my like self-doubt from yesterday has kind of been reassured in reviewing the Save the Cat like beat sheet and just looking at like the timestamps like in your book, like how many pages should you have before you hit this, realizing that yeah, I am on a good path. So I think that's helping. And then coffee, because I have a lot of energy. Hello, it's me. It's been a little while. Editing Riley here, realizing that I never actually filmed a close off for this vlog. So just wanted to let you know that writing process has been going.
some exciting news to come in the next writing vlog. I will give you a little teaser on that. But yeah, stay tuned to see if I meet my goal. Do I figure out some things, or does it just all blow up in my face? Because sometimes plotting novels are hard. Anywho, if you like this video, please make sure to give this video a nice big thumbs up. It lets me know that you like videos like this one. And if you haven't already, click subscribe. I release all new videos on all things writing and reading every Thursday. Thank you guys so much for watching. Keep writing, keep reading, and stay creative. Bye!